everybody, it's Cody, Dixieland RC here. So welcome to the public unveiling of the Dixieland RC Trail Warrior Class 1 trail truck. I don't even know where to begin. We've been working on this project since like December of last year, trying to put everything together. Built the first one in January, and it's been on the ball ever since, trying to figure out what to do, how to do it a certain way, how to build it, all things like that. Stuff that you don't need to know about. So you're here because you want to know about it, what it comes with, the pricing, when it's available, things like that. So to start out with, we're going to do 10 total of these, full serial numbered, the whole deal. You get, whoever buys one, whatever numbers yours is, you'll get a special tag, license plate tag from your state with the number of the truck on it, as well as there's a couple other little things I'm just not telling anybody about that you'll get when you get it. Also, you get the choice of what body you want, whether it be this 2-door JK body or a 4-door style body, whether it be with cage doors, no top doors. They've got multiple variations of that and multiple colors of all those as well. You get to choose what color beadlocks you want, either these black ones or a gunmetal style one, which is the one that's on like the blue one that Nathan has. Those are the gunmetal silver style wheels. The rest of it, we take care of that. We build it to all the specs that we're fixing to go over. Everything else, all the rest of this stuff will be the same for everybody. The only difference will be the bodies and the wheels. That's pretty much it. So you get, we'll go out on the, we'll start on the outside and then go in. Of course, the body, this is the body. There's one company that makes these for everybody that you see. It's crazy to me that there's so many different prices out there considering all these companies buy them from the same guy. So I don't really know, I don't really understand it. But anyway, that's beside the point. So you get a 2-door body or 4-door body. Both of them have full interior with doors that open. The 4-door body, the 4-door trucks, the back doors open on them as well. This 2-door one has a nice bed in the back and with a little roll cage. You get fender flares. Of course, there's light buckets front and rear. You can figure out how if you want to do that or not. You get Rc4wd KM3 4.09 size tires. These will come on every one of them. This is just, it fits very well for this as well. As it fits very well on this particular setup. We could have went bigger, 4.19 wheel fit if you decide you want to change it later, but we decided just to go with this tire because it's a good looking tire. It's skinny, it's not too fat, just kind of fits the build perfect. And these wheels fit the style of a Jeep. It's very steely-like, meaning that it looks like it came from the factory with these type of wheels on it. Some of them did, not all of them, but some of them did. All right, so underneath it of all of this, I'm going to take this body off so we can go over all the different things on the inside here. It's just 2 screws that hold it in on the rear part that hinges on the rear bumper. There's a mount back here. We'll go over that as well in just a minute. So we'll remove the body out of the way so we can talk about the rest of it. All right, this is a Gmade GS02F chassis. Everything is stock on it. We did not change anything. Only thing we actually did was we are running a limiter inside of the shocks, and we went with the Traxxas TRX4 white stripe spring on it. Seems to work really well. We're using the stock fluid that comes with the system, which is about a 30 weight oil. The only other difference in it than a stock one is it's locked in first gear. We just decided to do that. There's no 2-speed system out yet. On top of it being on the GS02F chassis, we get a lot of 3D printed parts designed by someone. I just got to design all this stuff for me so it would fit right. You get a front bumper with a fair lead. It fits right in place of the stock one. You get front body mounts. You actually get a mount for a Reefs 99 micro winch. Does not come with the winch, but if you happen to want one of these winches whenever you purchase the truck, you'll get a discount on the winch itself. You get inner fenders. You get side plates with little side rails as well. This actually holds the body from going side to side. It's very nice. It keeps it from rattling around and moving and things like that. Mine does not have the new improved rear shock hoops with the integrated battery tray. I have some, but I don't have any mounted on anything yet. So mine looks a little weird because it's not exactly right as far as what we decided to do. But there's going to be a battery tray in here. We'll fit a multitude of batteries all kinds of different sizes up to almost like a 4,000 mile battery, a 3S battery, which is pretty cool. That's good. So you don't have to worry about using the 2,000 mile battery that we include with it. You can bump up to a bigger battery if you want to. And that's pretty much it as far as the chassis goes. And let's go over all the electronics. All right, so the first thing you see when you look at the chassis with the body off of it is the Carisma ARC2. Reason why we went with this over a Hobby Wing 1080 is basically because it's black and the wires come out the side and not out the top. It's very sleek. It matches pretty well because everything in this is going to be black, so it just looks better. The options it gives you is right on par with the 1080, so it's just as good. We've had one in use for a while. It seems to be doing very, very well. The next thing paired with that is going to be a Holmes Hobby Trailmaster Sport 540 27 turn. These will come in every one of them, geared with the stock pinion gear that it comes with. I think it's a 13 tooth pinion gear. Of course, you see the spot for the Reefs 99 Micro. Like I said, it will not come with that, but it is available if you do want one. Next is the Powerhobby 633 Metal Gear Servo. High voltage, it's metal geared, waterproof, the whole deal. It's great. The next step past that is going to be this radio. It's a HotRc CT600. It comes with a 6-channel receiver. I don't have mine mounted because I had my Hobby Wing in there before we decided, or my Hobby Wing, we had my Fly Sky in it before we decided what radio we were going to go with. So this one is the HotRc 6-channel. It's going to work fine. Has a thumb steer on it, which is great when you're driving one-handed. Fourth switch is just a 3-position. Then you got a push button for number 3. 5 and 6, of course, is up here, which won't be used in this at all. So you do get a little bit of endpoint adjustment. Nothing digital. You can change this if you want to, but we decided to have it come with one in case somebody didn't want to have to worry about that. The battery it will come with will be the Helios 3S 2000 milliamp battery, a 50C with the XT60, which is what comes with this stock. Every one will come with this. It'll be in storage charge, which is how you get it out of the box. So technically you'll be able to plug it in and drive it if you want to, or you just charge it. As we look at this from underneath, nothing's really changed. Only thing I did do is I'm going to add Boom Racing stainless steel pivot balls to each one of the rod ends that it can take. Some of the front ones will not work. I think some of the steering ones, it just won't happen. This is a 3-link front with a panhard bar. It does keep the same. We are utilizing stock front shock hoops, so those can be changed. 10-2 ones will work. Keep in mind that if you decide you wanted to go that route, because it's going to be locked in first gear. So there is plans possibly for a 2-speed option to be added at a later date. Not right now. So you see the front bumper does have a fair lead, and you do get body mounts for the body to hook into, and you will get body clips as well. Where the rear bolts in, this part bolts into the stock bumper mount. You do get a ball for a trailer hitch, and then the rest of it just snaps on. The bumper is made onto the body, and then we'll look at that. So looking at the body, the rear bumper is made into the back of the truck. We got 3 bolts that hold it in. Then the front basically is just body mounts that mount to where the grill bolts in. And everything else is pretty much the same. Nothing else has changed. That's pretty much it. Simple to change from one to the other. If you decided you wanted to have 2 bodies or something like that, it just slips right on, fits in there. I don't think it's fitting good because of that. That's all in the way there. Boom, and it just fits in there. That's it. It's ready to go. It fits super tight right here because we wanted it to be able to sit in there and not move around a whole bunch, that kind of deal. So see, I took that off there, and then we'll be able to plop on a 4-door body just like that. Just boom, just like that. Boom, done. Now we have a 4-door body on it. Of course, the 4-door body doesn't have everything attached to it. I don't have the bumper or anything like that on it, but just goes to show you how decent all this stuff fits together. We took a lot of time trying to figure out how to make this work properly and it be a decent for you guys as well. Basically just have a turnkey kit that's going to work. We have been driving one since February, and we have been beating the fire out of it since then, so it seems to be working pretty well. All right, so there's your first in-depth look at the Dixieland RC Trail Warrior. I'm just going to call it Trail Warrior from here on out. So August the 22nd, about lunchtime Eastern time, I will open it up for pre-orders for the first 5. Then after I fulfill those and get most of those built and set up, we'll do it for the next 5. I'll let you know when that'll be, whenever that time comes. You have to be on the Dixieland RC Facebook page, so go like it. Link will be in the description below to go to that page. That's going to be the only place that I'm going to take an order from. That's the only place that you're going to know when it's going live. That's the only place you're going to see updates, things like that. I'm not really going to put it anywhere else. So these are $875 shipped in the lower 48 states. Anything other than that, if somebody overseas wants one, I can make it happen. We just have to discuss that part of it there. These will come fully ready to run, all electronics installed, all electronics tested. I will make sure, not in the dirt, but in here on my concrete floor, that everything works like it's supposed to. Steering, brakes, reverse, forward, everything. No noises, no clicks, no nothing. I'll make sure it works. Make sure the battery works, the radio, everything like that. I'm going to test all of it out to make sure everything works. I'll even test out the 4th channel on the radio to make sure it works, a winch. Just to make sure, if you decide to add a winch down the road, that whole deal there. Just make sure it's okay. Full electronics, ready to go. Out of the box, you plug up the battery. There'll even be batteries inside the remote when you get it. Take it out of the box, plug the lipo up, and you can go drive it. That's the plan. That's what we want to have. I'm hoping you guys like this. This is really cool. It's been really stressful for me for the past couple of months to really put this together. We spent more time trying to figure out wheels and tires than we did anything else. I hope you guys like those as well. That was really tough. Tires were a big problem. So were wheels, really and truly. But I hope you guys like this. This truck will not be for everybody. An $875 truck's hard to swallow. I realize that, and I know it's tough right now. So if you decide you want to do one, please let me know. You just got to send me a message on the Facebook page whenever it goes live, and we'll discuss all the options. There's so many options available. The bodies there's a ridiculous amount of bodies that are available. And if one happens to not be available that you want as far as the color goes, we'll discuss it if you want to wait for one, because I think all the ones that are out of stock right now are supposed to be in next month. So cross our fingers on that for sure anyway. But so this build truck is not for everybody. It's mainly for the person that doesn't really want to deal with the hard body, that doesn't want to deal with building one. There's a lot that goes into building a hard body. Some of you guys know this. If you don't have a chassis that it's made for, it's very complicated to get the body to mount properly and low enough and for it to still look scale without it being all jacked up and crazy. We realized that. That's why we did this. This is to make all that a one-stop deal, ready to go. Oh, also for the first 10 that get sold, the first 1 through 10 will be serialized as well. Whoever buys it, whatever state they're from, you'll get a custom license plate tag from that state with the number of the truck that's on it. Pretty cool little deal there. It'll be TW number 1 through 10. There's only going to be 10 that's going to come with. After I do the initial 10, I don't know how it's going to go. We'll see how those go as well before I decide to do more of them or build to order or whatever. Full drop bed, full interior, doors that work, the whole deal, just like it's supposed to be designed to work. Tilt body as well, so you can work on it easily. There's not a lot of movement in the body. It's very tight how it fits to everything. You get full fender liners. I mean, it's hard to beat. It's going to be really great. I mean, I really enjoy looking at mine. I haven't gotten to drive it yet, but that's coming soon. This is coming out on Sunday. Next Sunday, I'll be going to the Scale Mountain in Ocala to do a Class 1 comp with it. I don't think it's going to do well in the comp formation, or format, but I think it will do well as far as driving. We'll see. I don't know. It may do well. Who knows? I don't know. We'll see. But I didn't really design this to be a comp rig, so to speak. We call it a Class 1 comp because it technically falls into Class 1. The bumpers fit the rules. The tires fit the rules. You got interior, drop bed, the metal roll bar. So technically this thing will just about point out if you did a Class 1 comp. You got front and rear bumpers, the whole deal. That the ball in the back for a trailer actually is considered a functioning point, I think. You got wipers, mirrors, interior, the whole deal, dude. I mean, everything. This thing has all the things, and so many things can be added to these. You know, you can scale it out however you want to do it, and you can put a driver in here, all the little doodads in there, drinks, and put stuff in the back, the whole deal. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you got questions, please comment below or send me an email, message on Facebook, whatever. Anything you got, and I'll answer it. I try and answer every single question. Matter of fact, I do answer every question. I try and do it as quick as possible as well. So if you got questions, I'll answer them before these are available to give you any kind of insight. If you got something that you got a question about, an option or something like that, we'll go over it. Things like that. So remember, August the 22nd, lunchtime, the first 5 will be available. It'll be a first come, first serve. If I sell out of all 5 of them really quick and somebody wants them, I mean, we may just go ahead and do all 10. I don't know. We'll see. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please like, comment, subscribe. Tell your buddies about this. You know, share away if you want to. Have them come look at it if you got somebody that you think may be interested in this. So just let me know. Thanks for watching. See y'all next time.